can do that if you want.
Yes.
All right, thank God.
Now that we've got those three out of it, what is Dove's favorite hobby?
She's a nerd and reads books.
Fucking nerd.
Fucking nerd.
No, you're a
She
jock.
also still can't read without spending comprehend languages.
Which is my favorite detail.
She loves to read all the time because she can escape the real world for a little while because she hates the real world.
That's why Veronica's able to read like 10 books in a week.
Hell yeah!
She just casts comprehend languages and just touches the book.
It's pretty sick though. Not gonna lie.
And Isaac.
Puzzle solving. Crossword puzzles, like any kind of puzzles you can think of, he just loves solving them. Nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah, that's why when you said that, I was like, I want to
So can
change
we
my
get some more
answer now.
puzzles in the D&D sessions then? You'd be like, you step on this, you lose your toe. You,
My
I mean, you
God!
have to solve them independently because you like to do it.
I mean, I also wrote that my character in the past had like a little lock that he used to just like lockpick just for fun. And just started lockpicking as many locks as he could, just for fun. Eventually, that's how I got a skill for lockpicking.
Do you like Sudoku?
Of course, Sudoku's so much fun.
Oh, that's.
And Minesweeper isn't
that's why I
invented
was
yet,
like,
so he actually went to war and was a Minesweeper.
Just trying to
You just hit,
determine
you
what
hit a
the
square and then
strategy
there's a
was.
giant number that just floats in the
Yeah,
air
right.
above it.
I got a 1. 3, shit.
That's a 6.
It's a
Nope.
1. It's a 1 in the corner. Here's the bomb, and he just proceeds to dig around all of it.
Nothing would be worse than hitting a square and seeing just 6.
Moses was
8.
pressing flowers, Demetrius was training and studying, and Mulians was...
Could that be your
Take
new
care of
god?
garden plants, not potted plants. It's very specific.
Gardening, not potting.
Garden, yeah,
Currently
right.
does
Garden
not
plants.
You're not about that. You're not about that. You're about that.
Or
Sorry.
a potted plant that he can carry around with him.
Well, it's like if you're an armorer and you're like, oh, I like to take apart guns, but you're like surrounded by knives. You're just not doing your hobby. Like, yeah.
Alright, so last time you guys had, your troop had continued their journey to the coastal town of Zunic, a fishing village.
Sorry.
There, you decided to investigate a house on the outskirts of the town. And upon doing so, Dove came to the realization that this was actually her old family home where she was originally raised for the first couple of years of her life. During which time she fled into the forest, at which point some of you attempted to follow her in there to make sure she was okay. Dust got exposed to some sort of plant or something while in the forest and quickly started having a reaction to it and has been encumbered for the time being. Upon calming yourself for some time, you came to grips with the fact that your parents are dead, and for that moment thought you would not get any answers. Upon leaving and heading back into the heading towards the town, you saw another figure climbing back up the mountain, and immediately took it upon yourself to run them down
Hell yeah.
and run as fast as you could back up to the hill. Luckily, Dimitri prevented you from attacking them on the spot, where you came to the realization through some discussions between the two that this is actually your older brother, and that he was sent away early in his life, and was on his way back when you were taken. Also, it was revealed to you through some intense conversation with them that you were, even though you were led to believe that your parents sold you to the Order, what they believe is that the Order stole you and killed your parents, and in doing so attacked the village, much like they did in recent times. You guys went into the village to start figuring out what had happened, realizing that a number of the houses were burned down again, and that you believe that the cult was recently here, and they were after not only your brother Alexander, but they were also mainly after the water genazis here, in addition. They said that they planned on returning and coming back to further attack the village. but they don't really have a crazy structure in place as far as guards. They are a small village. You guys are currently right now, Mose, Dove, and Alexander are in the town center. Mose had just taken down the water genasi that was nailed to one of the central pillars, and the two of you were combing through the dead, moving their bodies, and trying to find any sort of inclination as to what happened and why, or any sort of motivations. While Dmitri, Mulian, and Izak were talking to the village elder at the time. And Dust is currently in the back of the cart, just having an allergic reaction.
You gotta take him to a healer soon. Aren't you a cleric?
So, with Dmitri, Mulian, and Izak, you guys had been talking to the elder for some time, asking him a couple of questions. Is there anything you guys wish to do within the town itself, or ask further things of him? Because he is still helping to, as they are taking apart
Oh wait,
the
Summer,
building further.
did you get onions on yours?
Yes.
Okay, so switch. Sorry.
As he is currently helping to orient people and give them commands and orders on what to do as they're disassembling a building. That way they can get a new structure settled.
The only last question I had was, do you recall what direction that if they all went in a certain direction when they left? A cardinal direction at all?
I do not, but I would go and check with one of the general who are on patrol. They would have been possibly the only people on the outside. People seem to have fled. They attacked from all sides initially, but when they came they left not too long after they came, after they started just laying waste to the village. But they kind of fled in random directions. Maybe somebody on the outskirts would have had seen something if they reconvened.
Is there like some sort of watchtower or anything around that you have guards posted that can look around as well?
There is one near the front gate.
Thank you. I'll check there first.
I was with you, right?
No.
No, you're with me and my brother.
Yeah, because you were pulling him off the thing.
And me and my brother are cleaning.
Anything.
Katie,
Anything the two of you
I
are
feel
doing?
like you. I have so many drinks around me.
I'm just
I
sticking
feel
near
like you. I have so
Izak,
many drinks around me.
mostly.
You need at least 3.
I
I
can
have
administer
4.
general first aid to people who need it.
That's right. You said you were doing that. You were going around
Yeah,
helping out
right.
general.
I'm sticking to the other side of Izak.
Cool. I have
Thank you for
Dimitri.
speaking.
I have Dimitri on one side and Mulian just like holding people, just picking them up at random on the other
They're both
side.
following you just like disciples, just one on each shoulder, just hands bowed, not...
False god, false god, false god.
Ah, fish.
Ah, fish.
So what are you doing?
I would actually. Oh, the other thing I would say is I wanted to ask Alexander more about the cultists, and we actually wanted to warn him because we were told that he in particular was who was being hunted, and we found out that you were too. We found that out from the elder.
Oh,
You're telling them that right now.
Yeah, we're going to them because we said we're talking to the elder, so we got to travel.
So what are you currently doing? Is there anything in particular that you're attempting to do?
I was with my brother, and we were helping cleaning up the cultists, and I was looking to see who was
Like if I knew anyone, like any of them, if they looked familiar to me.
and
Hi, George.
and just trying to find like evidence of like where they came from, where they've been, and everything like that, and like a area of where they're gonna go.
Yeah, you found the emblems on a number of their bodies as you were searching them. A lot of them seem to be more of the lower ranking. You kind of recognize, like in the bodies, a couple of them, mainly in passing, because they were all very much like lower people in it. So it's kind of you kind of just saw them in passing. They weren't in anybody who would ever be in any sort of meetings or anything like that.
Okay.
They were It was much below.
No one that, like-
above their station.
Surprisingly.
No one that, like, clicked in my mind, be like, oh, I've seen you around multiple times and I knew who you are.
You didn't know them by name, but there were a number that you did recognize.
Okay.
And you've seen their
Are they
faces.
your fries or just general?
Also, if anybody wants garlic nuts, there's a bunch of garlic nuts on the counter. Please take them.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, dude, I want to search every single one of their bodies, like a 4 or 5, and just try to, like, pat them down, like, find, like, swords, knives,
Yeah, they all
swords,
have
and, like,
weapons on them. Like they all have
Does one of them-
swords, and some of them have spears, and all of them have daggers and stuff like that on their bodies.
does one of them look, like, higher up, like, in charge?
None of them.
None.
All of them look like basically just like grunts. They just kind of are like can't like just pure numbers.
Okay.
These were all lower ranking people. You don't see any evidence of anybody of higher stature being.
Do they have a map on them? Like, anyone have, like, a map or, like a letter saying, like, go to this town and then report back to this place?
No, you get the sense that they were like this was essentially the battalion, and that the commander is not here,
Got it, okay.
and that they were given direct orders.
Fuck them. Alright. I kick one of them as I walk away. I don't care they're dead, just fuck them. Fuck them.
I don't think that's allowed.
Fuck them while they're dead.
I want to
So this is empty now.
Yeah, it was using this garbage.
respectfully inspect this border, Genasi. Now, I do believe that last week I was near the town elder, because I have written down here that they say they were attempting to get the water Genasi, and the boy who was 3 years about, and then there was something about fish people that we had learned.
Right.
Yeah, I mentioned that there were 2 individuals essentially leading the charge. One of them seemed to have been like humanoid, but not like a merman or a triton, much more akin to like half fish or like unsure it was some sort of like smaller predatory fish, versus he also had a larger kind of like figure that always accompanied him but didn't speak as much, which seemed to be like a human, half shark. Oh man. Think much like King Shark, DC.
So with that being said, once I hear that, I of course am worried about their safety. I would have wanted to go back.
Can you also, you said you were investigating the body also?
I want to go investigate the air Genasi, because I'm not there yet.
The
Like,
water
I-
genasi.
Water Genasi.
Alright, can I have you roll an investigation check? Or a medicine check?
Can I
Get
ask
on
one-
the cart. We'll go
Can I
there.
ask one more question? Did
Bitch!
I see the symbols on any, like, part of their body?
They weren't on their bodies, they were in their clothing.
In their
and stuff
clothing.
Like that.
Okay.
12, you can see that there are multiple lacerations and cuts that are not all indicative of defense for it. Yeah.
And I recognize the symbols.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
that's-
all, they all have the same symbol, but it's normally tucked
Tucked
away
away.
somewhere.
Okay, thank you.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a number of lacerations and cuts on them and punctures, but they do not all seem to be indicative of defense, like on
Like
their
a scarfing.
like on their chest, like it's 1, 2, 3, like in a row, like perfect lines, but it clearly of late.
Recently?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can I check in with them?
They're both Alexander is currently he's currently over at a water fountain looking at this statue. And then Dove is currently
Kicking.
kicking one person and then flipping open the coat of another
If she would have
person.
found them, I would have been there too. Am I able to also in person? Because you were with me, weren't you?
What?
No,
I
she was.
thought I was, yeah.
I'll have to double check, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
It's a small village.
What?
Okay.
Because if I would have gotten back, I would have
Everything.
gone to
You're not
Alexander and Dove, and I
Yeah,
would have
they're
said,
on opposite sides of this courtyard.
we need to talk to you and Alexander immediately, preferably some this way.
Oh.
She's currently eating a corpse.
Can it please be a fish corpse so at least she's eating tuna?
I thought we talked about this.
No.
Fish are friends, not food.
You have to eat them while they're fresh, correct. Or you could get sick.
I go to Alexander and I say, hey, do you know if there's a quiet place for
Well,
my
is there
friend?
something you were doing? Like you were there.
Yeah.
You got there right before, so whatever.
I want to make sure we're away from the townsfolk when we talk about this, because I don't want there to be panic and someone over here saying, hey, you know that cult that just attacked? They're after them too.
Well, can I be quite honest with you? I don't know if I trust your brother. We just met him.
Do you trust your brother?
I didn't even know I had a brother, so this is all new to me.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Speak with her first.
Oh, I see your point.
We should. The 6 of us should. Nope, the 5 of. Nope. The whatever of us.
8 of us.
Great. Us, the normal group, go without my brother to talk, and then we can. And then I can go talk to him, or we all can go talk to him.
We're the normal group.
Yes.
And
At the moment, yes.
Dust, Lenora, and the Panther are all in the back. Don't forget.
Right. That should have been the
I don't think we need to go very far. Just tell them we'll be right back.
We could go to the house. That's away from the village and no one else.
I thought that'd be suspicious enough. Let's just go to the side of the road and try to talk quietly.
It's a small town,
wait.
Isaac.
Yeah.
I can pass
Hello,
something.
Rebel.
Pass
Maybe.
without a trace. I was thinking that would be like kind of suspicious to cast in the middle of town.
Yeah, I say we go to like the house or somewhere like a little bit further away because this is a small town. Everyone knows everything.
I'd be fine with that if it wasn't for the fact that it's trying to hide it from your brother. I feel like that would be suspicious.
Do I notice my brother? Like, do I see my brother? Do I?
He's currently, there's like a water fountain, so like as you were walking in, there's a water fountain that kind of that's on the main road towards the docks, and he's kind of just looking at it.
Okay, I say we back away
Aren't you
slowly.
able to just communicate to us through our mind?
I one at a time. I can't do it to all of you at the same time.
Pick one.
But I was.
I mean, we both have the same info, so you could literally just choose one of us.
I was saying for all of us, the 3 of us go somewhere else. I'll message Dimitri and Julian to meet us wherever, and we can all talk.
We're basically
Why?
within. We're basically.
Why?
Oh,
They're
we're-
right
I
here.
would've followed
Oh,
Isaac.
all right.
We're like within probably 5 to 10 feet of Isaac.
You said the 3 of us, I'm like, they're right there.
I didn't know they were right there, so that's my bad.
They're right there, and your brother's like on the other side of the square.
He's like 50 feet away, 50, 60 feet away.
Okay, let's go 50 more feet away from him, and we can all talk.
Alright, look first for a quiet alleyway or something.
Easy enough to find.
Whispering, trying to keep it quiet. We found out that the
You
cult
don't
are
have
just...
to actually.
Please don't actually whisper. I can't hear.
The cult that just...
Perfect. Perfect.
Whispering the call.
The cult.
in quiet font.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just thinking of Dumbledore said calmly, "Hurry, hurry! Did you put it into the call?"
We
Good
found
job,
out...
you broke Katie.
We spoke to the elder, and and from what we can gather, the cult seems here trying to hunt you and your brother. Now,
How do you know? Wait, wait, before I probably blacked out. How do we establish, or how did you establish that they're also after me?
They probably think you're dead, but if they find out you're alive, they'll probably be after you too.
But I never told you guys about. I only told my brother about whatever I told him. I don't think
Okay,
I told.
fair.
I didn't tell you guys.
If
Yeah.
they're
in
after
that
your
ca-
brother, they're probably after you.
okay, in that case, I'm going to backtrack. They're after your brother. Do you have any idea why? Why that might be?
Oh God. Okay, now the
Is
conversation.
your
Do
brother
we need to
a
worry
water
about-
genasi?
No, he's
Are
a
you a
human.
water genasi?
I'm a human. You guys know I'm a human.
Are
Push,
you sure?
push the necklace and let's find out. I don't know.
Get
I don't know, so I don't say that.
Also, if they're after your brother, is there reason to believe they would be after you as well?
God, I didn't think this conversation would come up so soon.
We're in your town.
We're just worried about
cult
your
is
safety.
attacking
We
us.
don't
They're
need
attacking
to know
your brother.
why.
They
We
could
just-
they could possibly be after me as well.
Have they
But-
come for you before?
Not since I escaped them.
And this is summer.
And
I thought it was Zubat.
Oh wait, it is Zubat. And it is Zubat.
Summer was so
Zubat did beat you.
excited!
Zubat beat you.
BBY.
Zubat.
Because he got
Lives
here
here.
first.
Because you spoke out of
He
turn.
lives here!
Doesn't matter, he gets here.
Yikes!
He gets out at the same time as all of you except for Joe. And he showed up here first.
He lives here! I love that!
I have never
Joe, I think
once
you're the
been
only
given
one that-
special privilege for living here. Only for buying a table.
Keep that between us. And the camera.
The camera
The only
didn't
time
hear
I
you.
ever got special privilege was as a thanks for buying a table, never for living here.
Alright, anyway. Yes, they could also be after me.
Okay, so then you escape them.
I did, I escaped
Okay.
them.
Can you inform us of the threat level?
They are, I fear them. I fear the leader, and I do not, and I wish to murder him before anything happens.
Is your leader
So-
essentially a walking shark?
No?
In terms of
Okay,
a threat
did you
level,
ever hear of like a guy that's essentially a giant shark in a robe?
Have
Yeah,
I ever
it's
heard of a
fishable.
guy in a shark in a robe?
Because that was the person, that was
There
The
were
thing that led the attack.
rumors of, right as you were leaving, there were rumors of new people being added,
But I never met them.
whose minds were very easily melded, but, and useful to the cause. And they seem to be leaning in towards the, you know, like the deities that they worship. So thus, it helped to increase morale.
There were rumors of people with newcomers with melted minds, so possibly they could have it, but I have no idea. I left before anything. I heard rumors, but that was it.
you said you escaped the cult.
I did through my best friend.
Alright, we'll tackle that when you're ready to tackle that.
Yeah.
But was your brother involved in the cult?
No, he
Don't hit me again.
No, he was no, he was not. He told me that when he told me that our parents sent him away to the magical school that possibly your sister also went to, if I am
well,
correct.
it was a different school.
Oh, was it a different school?
Yeah, the school you
Oh,
talked
sorry.
about was to the south, was straight south. The one your sister went to was northwest, wasn't it?
His was north.
Sure. Vice versa.
His
Okay.
was north.
No, his was south.
They were different schools.
Okay, there were different schools.
I was right though. Yours was northwest.
I don't know. I don't remember.
The one you
I
need
gotta
to
look
sort
through
out.
the notes.
He went to a magical school to harness his powers.
Okay.
That's
So that's how he
That's
escaped the
another
cult
question,
and the
though.
family.
he I didn't even know he was I didn't even know he was real. This is the first time that I met him.
What are his intentions? Why did he come back here?
He came back here to well, first he came back here when he was 10 to find me, to see me because my parents wrote letters to him while he was at the school all about me. So he came back when they died and I was taken from them.
Would the cult recognize you?
If I don't have my necklace on or the spell is broken, they would, but right now, with my appearance, my red hair and brown eyes, they don't know who I am.
Do we know?
Above table, I don't think we've ever actually
we-
seen your necklace.
I
Yes,
always,
we
I
did.
yeah,
Also-
it's always been on my neck.
We
No,
haven't seen
I
you
don't think
without the
we've seen you
necklace
without
on.
it, though.
Without the necklace on.
Yeah, no, because I always did it hidden from you guys.
When,
Okay,
she, had
back-
the, when
back-
she had the breakdown, though, she
Wow.
dropped it.
Yeah, when I had the
Okay.
breakdown, when I had the breakdown last session or the session before, you guys saw me change, but before that, you never saw me change.
Got it. So we do know. Okay, I wasn't sure if we remembered or not. Okay, continuing on.
I take
I
back
don't
what I
think
said about you.
Mulligan knows. I don't think Mulligan was there when it happened. I know Izak and
I'd like it better
Dimitri.
that way.
I do know Izak and Dimitri because they went after her.
I think Dust also Before he got sick and found
We
the
don't
flower.
talk about dust.
Okay,
right now. We're talking about-
alright.
Make it canon.
Talking about
Even if it's
dust.
not, make it canon. Mulligan still has not seen you, James.
Okay, perfect.
Just thinks she's making shit up again.
Wow.
No,
I
we'll
have
get a
a-
recap episode.
I do have a question. I mean, going back to what Mo says about threat, tell me how much of a threat would you say they are? In terms
Wait,
of
where's the bar?
Yeah, where's the bar?
Where does it
The
end?
bottom's here. Tops would be like up here, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Go
got
higher.
canceled.
Alright.
What?
Higher?
Higher.
This
Okay,
ep-
we gotta turn around and go home. We're
This
not
episode
gonna cut
definitely
out.
was guys.
We're not cut out for this. We should probably end the
We
fucking
probably have more
campaign.
like killing the dragon.
Thanks, you bad. Now this
They are
episode is
worse.
demonetized.
Can't we just fight Tiamat
No.
instead?
The leader is worse than a dragon.
What does that mean?
He's a
Our
shark.
leader he's not a shark. He is worse than a dragon.
How long were you involved in this call?
Huh?
How long were you involved?
15 years.
What is the
I was taken when I was 5.
reason behind
Yeah, I was
you?
doing math. I
Yeah,
was like, I
what
thought
are their
you were 12.
motives?
I'm
Who do
20.
they work
I'm
for?
20! Stop calling me a child.
What
I'm
are the
20.
motives?
To be fair, I think you are the youngest out of all of us.
What are they
Am
trying
I?
to accomplish?
You are actually.
What are they trying to accomplish?
The leader's trying to accomplish world dominance. He's trying to take over. He's trying to destroy and kill and become a god.
Well, you don't just become a god.
He's
What's-
trying to become a god.
What's the why behind that?
He is trying to release the entity.
That
What's the entity?
I don't think I know what the entity is.
Yeah, you
Do I? Well,
You know iconography. You know what he looks like. You know what they say the attendants are. And you know how they call him, like the Great Old One and the one who came before, and the Devourer.
that.
I don't suppose you have an idea of where they might have come from?
What
Any
is-
leads as to
I
where we would try to...
I ran when I escaped. I ran. I didn't
Hey,
even know
DM.
where I was.
Being a cleric, I would recognize those terms then. The great old one.
I'm gonna have you roll a religion check.
I'm
Good thing to ask that question.
gonna have you roll for it.
You
I'm gonna fucking roll a 22.
You haven't heard anything about
You're
that.
like, I'm a cleric and I'm gonna roll religion. I'm supposed to be good at this.
That's like, right, exactly.
Can I possibly assess his wounds? Oh, you mean with your medical degree? Sure.
He gets sepsis and dies. Like,
He died.
It took
of
too long.
He had dysentery.
Nobody triaged him and then he died. The end.
It is a very, very old god that you have actually heard more of in kind of actually, honestly, the most you've ever heard of it, given like your life has kind of been split 50-50,
Yeah.
is in Limbo.
Ah, okay. Okay.
There is rumors of him being actually tied specifically to Limbo. Always rumors. Like, always just weird people who are saying, like, no, he is the true origin, and, you know.
Right. Okay.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question.
Sure.
Wait, hold on. I had to wait, hold on. I had to go back in my notes real quickly. Give me a second.
William
But
takes
it
off
was-
his beats by Dr. Dre.
Yes.
Puts them around his neck.
Where'd you
You
get
can hear
those?
not like us playing in the background.
Because you're a religion man, and you
We're
know.
sponsored.
Actually, should I ask this question?
We're sponsored by Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'll ask this question.
We're sponsored by Bitcoin.
Have you heard of the cult
Bitcoin.
Dawn of the
Cryptocurrency.
Awakened?
No, we're sponsored by Dogecoin.
So the vibe I get, this is above table, is that this is not as big of a cult as the cult probably would like to believe it is. And I probably wouldn't have heard of this because I've spent half of my life in limbo.
Roll another religion check.
did you get mint in your shake?
No, I got banana. Why?
21.
Did you mention yours?
Yes.
You have heard of them.
I got
They are always
strawberry.
associated with the Great Old One.
Interesting. No, I know.
You've heard of them,
Okay.
and that they've actually been around for quite a long time. And they've kind of gone through cycles of power and losing it all, and power and losing it all. They've been around
Okay.
for quite a while.
Yeah, I have heard of them. They're obsessed with the great old one.
the cult.
completely obsessed
That
with
is
the Great Old One.
that is the cult that took me when I was a
And
child.
very much for both of you, the
Yeah.
Great Old One is exactly who you think it is.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
You can comb
Yeah,
into whatever
yeah.
knowledge you guys
Yeah.
kind of have around.
You know,
Please enlighten me, because I have no fucking.
He
have
is.
you seen the World Eater?
He is.
So hot.
From no, he is.
I mean,
No!
spin the wheel and we'll give it a try. Spin the wheel, we'll give it a try.
Were you?
Where's the spritz bottle?
No, she wasn't there.
His height
rolled a
reaches
20
the
what'd
atmosphere. Reaches
Oh,
the upper
sorry.
levels
For the
of the
second-
atmosphere.
6'5".
With the 24 you
Blue
rolled,
eyes.
is that a natural shot?
Fine ends.
No, no,
Just
I
fine.
rolled an
Good with
18 and a
kids.
+4. There's a 22.
Hobbies include workshop.
If I was my old character, I'd try and marry him.
That's facts. That's facts. And he wouldn't even like talk to you. He would just anyway.
Your old character was also like, I'm still impressed. Imagine rolling on someone's wedding, stealing the groom, convincing your old bride to leave, and then ignoring yourself. Like Christ.
The Great Old One, also known as the World Eater, is as tall as the sky and as wide as a continent. I'd recommend vacating the planet.
And he has. His face is like
How's
an
Limbo
octopus.
this time of the year?
Limbo's great. It's actually got great weather all
Last
year
time
round.
I saw him,
But
or
rumor has it he's from Limbo, so
the last time
If
I,
he comes back as a villain in this campaign, I fully understand.
the last time I, not saw him, but like I got a quick glimpse and freaked me out was when we were on our way to Dragonborn? Dragonspire. I saw him in the water, so he resides in the water.
that's who was in the water with us.
That was who was in the water with you and Smut.
It's canon! It's canon!
Her brain is elsewhere.
Telling you, I'm deploying my cannon.
You really like the tentacles, don't you?
Oh hell yeah! Soot. That was who was in the water with you and Soot when he went over and was trying to take you down. Right?
Huh?
Am I correct? Was that?
I just said neither of them fuckers looking down once.
Correct.
I did.
Sorry, I was too busy fucking drowning.
I don't care what's grabbing me, I'm just gonna blindly kick at it.
Fuck, absolutely.
I wasn't there that session.
No.
No.
That was OG.
That was OG.
No, it only grabbed
one.
Soot. It didn't grab me though.
Yeah, you would have looked down.
Isaac is also like confused.
I saw
I feel like
him
I was in the
when he was trying to take Soot and Mulian down into the water with them and kill them, and I somehow... No, I don't think I stopped him. Did I stop?
You did nothing.
I did nothing. I did nothing. We were in the air. I did shit. But I saw him, and he and I locked eyes, and I
Told us nothing until now.
didn't... I wanted to keep it a secret. I was scared. I was terrified.
You don't take the coming of the World Eater and make that a secret.
I think you guys should be honored that the World Eater was so wanted you guys.
There's such an appetite for Dragonspire.
I hate him. I despise him. I despise this stupid cult. They did things to me that I can't forget.
Well, forget it because we have bigger problems. We have the World Eater that we're talking about here, and you saw him.
It has something remember when there was another time that he helped me and I didn't care for it.
Helped you?
Remember when we helped the boy and the girl in the mirror
Yeah.
and the spider?
She had.
No,
She said you
I
had.
don't remember that because neither of them were a boy and a girl, and they're all dead now.
Okay.
Oh no, not the spider. I'm sorry, the mind flare. The when we attacked from the owlbear, or we thought was the owlbear,
yes.
and he ran away. He somehow Cthulhu got into my mind, and he saw images that I also saw, and that's why the mind flare was running, and why.
How do you know he was in your mind?
Because I...
Did he speak to you?
Wait, so does that
Not
mean
really,
he could be
but
in your
I know
mind right
he's
now?
there. What?
He could be in your mind right now.
No, there are times where it happens, but other times it doesn't.
We have to put a blindfold on you immediately.
Great, I'll be Lenora for a week!
I've heard there's this wonderful
why
ring or
Lenora's
a second
blind.
necklace that just completely blocks out your mind from anything trying to get in.
It's made of tinfoil and it goes on your head.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Bold of you to assume that we are important enough to have to blindfold her.
Well, if we're trying to foil his cults,
They don't know that... I don't know if they know that I'm still alive, so
but
we're
he
gonna...
got in your head.
What do you mean they
He
don't
knows
know
who
if you're
you
still
are.
alive?
I escaped, so they don't... So they could be tracking me, but they haven't... found...
How long have you been missing from your hometown?
15 years.
And they just found out where you lived recently? If they're tracking
Well,
you,
no,
they're
no, no,
doing
they
a shit
didn't...
job.
No, they came here for... They came here for the water genasi and
your brother.
my brother.
Oh.
What's the beef with the water genasi?
I have no idea. I didn't even know. I don't know.
Water, squid in the water? Shouldn't they be like besties?
I don't know. This is so... I have no idea. I never... Did I
You
see...
can definitely infer that water genasis and people who live underwater and have an underwater city, that there's probably some sort of connection with a god that is literally associated also with the ocean and being like and stuff like that. Like
That's-
it is it's an entity that looks very much like an octopus, also looks very much like a mind flayer. Very much associated with space, the ocean, and chaos.
That's why I also been fighting to go to the ruins with Milo. That's why I've been begging you guys to go, because there could be information about him there.
Okay, but you withheld all of this information to us right until now.
No, I told you guys about the Milo and the ruins.
You
Yes,
didn't
but
tell us your
not-
motivation.
It was a
Oh,
cult.
well, no,
world
not
eater.
motivation. No, I didn't, because I wanted to see if I can stop it myself. I didn't want to put you guys in harm's way.
I experienced a carnival with you before I learned that we were face to face with the World Eater.
A carnival?
It was fun until we nearly got arrested.
That's where we met Lenora.
You spent 3 days flirting with Milo.
I wasn't flirting, I was getting information!
Yeah, that's what I
Via
thought too.
dates.
Don't be jealous.
Thank you, Mose, for backing me up.
Dimitri, you have plenty going for you.
But yeah, I wanted to...
A single tear rolls down the side.
I wanted to stop him without
Hey, you're
putting
the
you
dark
guys in
brooding one.
harm's
You have
way.
your own fan base.
So what's the goal now that we could be fucked?
Let's get the fuck
Well,
off
they
this
don't-
planet.
They don't know who... They haven't...
Where?
How?
How?
Yes. No. Kinda. I guess.
There's an
Unless
entire
I
planet of
change
resistance.
my
All we have to do is fight some
appearance,
mind
they
flayers.
don't know this appearance. They don't know this. Unless I change it, they will know I'm here. But if I don't change my appearance right now, for everyone to see, we will be fine.
Well, it's been 15
Why
years.
would
Do you
we
think
be
they'll
fine?
recognize
They
you?
already attacked this town. What is it about this town? They were trying to find.
Well, they attacked for the water genasi, but
And
they might
for
come
my
back.
brother.
And
Okay.
Yeah, which is
And
why I'm
for
thinking
my-
we should probably at least tell your brother that he's in danger while he's here.
I think we need to one evacuate the town.
Well, yes, we do need to do that. They're not safe here
If
anymore.
they want to.
They're
Tell
not.
The Adventurers Guild. This. And maybe we should infiltrate the cult and destroy it from the inside out.
I don't know where the cult is. Or at least from what I wrote, I don't know where the cult is. I ran. When I escaped, I booked it.
Yes, I'm some
I don't...
How do you join a cult? Is that
I didn't want to join the cult!
That's a great question. How do you join a cult? How did you join the cult?
I was taken!
So let's get kidnapped.
So you were
So,
you
No,
were
I know-
chosen.
I know
You
the
just see
plan
yourself
here.
as high as
There's a-
mighty.
No!
Disguise self as a child.
Do I look like I
No,
want
we
to
just
be
spent
praised
5
as high and
years.
mighty? No!
2 of us have children.
You do look like
then
you
they
want to be
come
high and
back
mighty,
to
but it looks
take
like
the
you weren't,
children,
which is
and
why
they
you
just
left.
indoctrinate
I
the
don't want
children
to at
run.
all. I didn't want to be there.
Do you want to destroy the cult?
Yes!
Alright, let's have a good time.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know what else to do then.
Get to work, Dimitri.
Do you
Alright,
want to warn your brother about this?
I do. I will... We have to, because he's also in danger. But I
I
also,
also
agree
want to
with...
talk to the guards on the outskirts of the town, particularly along the gate, to see if they know where they ran off to, so we have an idea where their cult location might be.
What if the guards are in the cult?
There you go.
I will.
I know what I figured out the plan.
What?
We need to find a halfling or a gnome and disguise them with purple eyes so that we take it.
Right.
What is it with the purple eyes?
Do I ever?
Besides the
Did I
family
ever? Do I? No. No, I did. I wrote that. Did I? Pause.
There's only been 3 things with purple eyes.
Me, my brother,
2
and
of them are in this town.
yeah, and Cthulhu. That's it.
You're related to him?
To Cthulhu? No! We were born with it.
Your dad's pretty hot.
My dad's dead, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm sorry, he's cold.
Sorry, you meant to say your daddy is
I
pretty
need
hot.
to leave.
Both your parents had brown eyes.
Yeah, my parents had brown
But,
eyes, me and my brother had purple.
So,
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. Was
I hate you guys so much!
Yeah.
Honey, the world leader's here again with the milk.
If I'm ever wrong about anything, please interject.
You answer the door.
Okay.
Also, if anybody has questions, they can always ask me, and then I'll make you roll. And I'll give you answers.
I hope everybody brought their good dice.
Not like last time.
No, God, I'm gonna try Luna dice for today. We're gonna see how she does.
do you want to go talk to your brother real quick and give him a heads up?
Should we? Alright, what time of day is it?
It's like,
You get here at like 3.
Yeah.
Late
Yeah.
afternoon.
Okay.
It's like dinner time.
It did not take 3 hours for me to go talk to the chief.
Maybe he was a really slow talker.
Was he a really slow talker?
Turtle.
I cast haste on him. Now I cast slow.
I agree with most though. We should try to evacuate the town. They're not safe here.
Do they know this?
The cult?
Does the town understand what's happening and why they were attacked? Besides that they wanted the brother and the Genasi.
I don't know, talk to him, he talked to the
If
leader.
you're going to evacuate the town, you have to have a plan for where they're going to go. Are we just telling them that they might want to consider leaving and leaving it up to
Hop
them?
on the boats and go.
Sheesh.
Their
Where?
boats are broken. I have to well, I can cast mending on their sails that I can fix.
It doesn't matter how well you cast mending on the sails to fix
know,
them if
it's
there's water
just-
coming into the boat.
Well, I don't know. We haven't went to the boats yet, so who knows?
And before we start raising the alarm and telling them they need to go away, let's see if we
Sea
can
of
investigate
Thieves.
this one first.
Sea of Thieves.
Oh, she.
I would also recommend that if you evacuate the town, do not have them go on the boats. Because wasn't the cult half fish people?
Well, then why didn't they attack
I don't know,
from
that's
the
the
water? No.
rumor.
I
Wait,
took
wait, wait.
notes on this. They did not attack from the water.
They did not. Which is why I was making sure they did not escape through the water either. But I need to talk to a guard by the gate to
Alright.
see if we have a general idea of which location they went to. Maybe we can try to track down where they were hiding.
Okay, let's split up. I will go talk to my brother. You two go talk to the guards.
You spoke to the village elder?
Yes.
Yes.
Tell him, let him decide whether or not what's best for
Wait,
his
wait.
village.
He
to
gave me
dissipate
all
the info.
he gave me all this
Yes.
info, so he already has all that.
Oh, he gave that. Okay.
He gave all the
Yeah,
info
he gave us
to
all
Yuzek.
this. He knows.
Okay, well
He
then
knows
it's.
about Cthulhu?
No,
You
no,
Not Cthulhu.
no. He knows he.
But I think it's best if we try to investigate the cult on our own, see if we can find them. If we find more reason that they might attack again, because the first attack happened
Didn't they
like
say
20
they were
years
gonna
ago.
Attack again?
They said, that, oh yeah, they did say they might be back.
Did they know when they will be back?
No,
I
just
don't.
said
They
they'll
didn't
be
RSVP.
You were gonna say something?
We want them to take the elder. We want him to take us serious. You know, this isn't something that you deal with daily.
Nope.
So I do think that a message needs to be sent to the Adventurers Guild to have their backing on this, because we're going through a lot right now. We had the Mind Flayer last week,
Mm-hmm.
timeline wise, and now this. It's just like a lot. It's a
Well,
lot.
I'd like to
Yeah.
try to figure out where they're
Don't
hiding
forget
and
the
take a look
god
at see if we can get
spider
their
before
plans.
that.
The goddess spider.
Goddess spider.
Right.
Get her
Yeah,
right.
that wasn't really part of this.
That bitch.
So
Oh, also, speaking of Spider Guy, you remember why she was so obsessed with me and why she always attacked me?
No.
She,
You
yeah.
attacked her first.
Oh, yeah. Fact.
It's okay,
Bitch.
we both did.
Not why
Well-
she attacked you, why she spared you. Very
Oh,
different.
spared me.
Very
Oh, sorry.
different.
I sorry.
She
That's
did not go after you.
no, sorry. That was my bad. I said it wrong. spared me.
I was about to say, I wouldn't call her a bitch.
Bitch.
She let you live. She let us all live.
Anyway.
We start walking away until just trips and falls on her face.
Alright.
You see a spider.
So I say I go tell my brother about warn him. You go talk to the guard.
We can just wait here. I
I
imagine
know.
you going to talk to your brother is going to be like
No,
5 minutes.
You both will be taken. Somebody needs to be with you guys.
How are we gonna be taken? Where are we gonna be taken?
Hey,
I
bro.
don't know, by the cult.
Like this, and I just grab her and pick her up and just start walking
I
away.
firebolt you.
We need to assume that the cult is watching all the time, waiting. Because they said they were going to be back. What if they...
Have you been grabbing random people from the street that look injured and just healing them?
Like minor things, like let me see your hand. Just kind
No,
of
like
a
while
deal,
we're
yeah.
talking, you see a guy walk by who like has like a cut, and you're just like,
Tackle him to the ground,
Throw.
causing further injuries
Oh,
on
yeah,
healing his
only
original.
people with small injuries, like a slight
Right.
limp here and there. There's a guy
Yeah.
with like his leg missing. He's like,
Yeah, I can't do nothing for you.
you see where I'm at? You think I could help you?
Feel like a dog, feel the woozy. Yeah,
He sees
please.
the guy with the missing legs, like, yeah, I've been there.
Alright.
Get in line.
Then one
Yeah,
of you
right.
guys, who wants to come with me so I can
you
talk
can
to my
literally
brother?
just go talk to him now. This is gonna be a 5-minute conversation. Hey, bro,
I'll play
the cult's
I'll be
after you.
bodyguard.
Why can't we bring him here? Or he doesn't want to hear it from us.
No, it's not that. I wanted to hear it first before anything.
Us?
What?
What?
Do you want to
This-
privately talk to your brother?
No,
Or
it's
do you-
okay. We can all.
I start going to walk over to her brother.
Jesus Christ!
He's still just at the fountain.
Kind of weird.
Do you have a second? Dove wants to talk to you.
Yeah. I mean, he puts his hand in the water and you watch
Just
it
still
casts purified water. All the blood that was in the fountain clears,
Oh,
Ew.
and now it's crystal clear water again.
This way.
All right.
I got your brother.
As he's walking on my blank, so you're sure your daddy wasn't out?
Do you have another necklace from him?
no, my friend from the. I had a friend in the cults, and he gave this to me before I left.
For all we know, he could be a cult member just lying.
He
He had a bunch of letters.
No, that's my brother. The person that gave me the necklace was my best
I know.
friend who took
I know.
care of me.
Talking about your
In the
brother.
Oh,
cult.
sorry.
Talking about your brother.
He took care. He
Red from.
helped me escape. I trust
He just walked
him.
up. He's right here, actually.
If I'd
So
seen him
Alexander.
again, I would trust him.
From the cult that
Talk
kidnapped
to her.
you.
Hold on. Hey!
Hello.
You're in some deep shit.
I'm aware.
Okay. What do you mean you're aware?
He knows.
Oh, okay.
He knows that he's in deep shit.
He spoke to the town elder. He wanted us to give you a heads up that if you're here, be on your guard because they will come back soon and try to get you.
Tracks.
He wanted
But
us.
thank you.
He wanted us to let you know.
Thank you for the information.
Do you have any other idea where they might be? Since you've been studying them for a while, if you know any locations where they might hide?
Did they tell you anything
You want me to
particular
read
about the
something?
troops or about the commanders or anything like that?
We were told that they
Whatever
were
you-
led by a man that looked like almost like a giant bipedal shark. That appeared to be the general. He did also have a guardian next to him. I forgot what the guardian's description was.
No, it was the other way around.
Oh, there was a giant shark that acted as the guardian to a general.
Well, if the leaders are semi-aquatic, if they're anything like certain species, they require water, so they would have to be camping near some sort of water source.
Would you assume saltwater?
If it's a shark, not necessarily. Does not specifically have to be saltwater, but we are on the coastline, so
Okay,
I'd
so
imagine so.
somewhere near water.
I
On
imagine
the
somewhere.
fucking coast.
I imagine somewhere on the coastline, like a cove, or somewhere where they can hide.
I'm told there are dozens of coves. Okay. We'll talk to the town guard, see if we have a general direction of where they might have gone to. Hopefully get a map of the local area, and just at least we can narrow down the cardinal direction of where. Look for coves in this direction, or sources of water that way.
We talked to some fishermen that maybe know of some coves.
Yeah, that was another idea as well. break.
Is there anything you need of me?
I wanted to give you that warning and ask any advice you might have on trying to track down where these guys might be hiding. Anything else?
What are you doing to protect yourself? What would happen if they got you? Do they just want to kill you?
I imagine not.
No, they probably will use him.
Do they use you?
In more ways than one, yes.
Is this still PG?
No.
Okay. The other reason we can't get sponsors.
Too many spicy bugs lately.
What? No, not like that.
No, that is not spicy at that point. That is horror.
What are you doing for yourself?
Yeah.
What are you doing to yourself?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, I'm keeping an eye on my surroundings and keeping my guard up. It's really, I'm not going to run from them.
Have you
If
ever?
it turns, if they did attack me and it turned for the worse, then I would try to get myself in a more advantageous position or flee if necessary. But I'm not going to cower and hide away.
Have you ever actually encountered them?
Twice.
Where?
What happened?
I killed them.
Where did you
How many of
encounter
them were
them?
there?
First time it was just a pair. Second time there were 4.
Well, where were they? Like, where did this happen?
First time this happened was in Galea. And the second time was a small village to the south of not in Galea. The first one happened in Mithron.
Mithron?
Mithron, not Galea. And the second one was in a small village to the south of Galea.
What's your purpose?
Oh, that's an expensive spell.
We don't have the resources to cast that right now.
No, I'm not casting anything. What is your goal?
The spell is also what is my
To
purpose?
destroy them.
Right.
Okay, and you were gonna just do that by yourself? You're gonna pull up here by yourself,
Well,
take care of things,
Good
take care of
luck.
business. What are your
need be.
qualifications?
Cool.
Yeah.
Who are you
I'm
with?
a highly
Why?
educated mage.
Okay,
Those are my qualifications.
so you're okay by yourself?
Is there a way we can
I
get...
don't know what you mean. I've had to function on my own. I don't have an organization or anything like that, so I wasn't going to start hiring people.
Is there a way I can get in contact with you if you're ever in trouble?
We could probably buy a pair of sending stones.
Oh god.
That is not coming out of the company credit card.
That has to! It has to!
Otherwise,
The
I
company
find-
credit card has like 3 gold.
It's for life or death on... I mean, Yizak!
I find myself traveling quite a bit, so normal convenes of communication are limited.
We need to get a sending zone.
Can't you communicate through
I can only do it within 30 feet? Question mark.
How much for sending
30
stones?
feet of me, and we can only...
We're not at a shop.
3 miles of each other.
Well, from experience, I might actually know how much.
Oh,
that
sorry,
costs.
3 miles. We have to be 3 miles of each other.
How big is the town?
Right now? It's a small town. Small
Like, I
village.
literally
You
had a
don't-
couple.
you don't
I
have to
literally
be
have a
3
sending
miles from
stone.
each other.
3.5 miles.
You can
I have a
only
sending
be-
stone. This sends people to hell.
Within 3 miles of each
Yeah,
other.
Where did you get that?
Also,
to
now
be-
that I've met
Oh, sorry,
you,
within.
now that I've met you, I can reach out to you.
I'm finishing what I started.
Oh. Now.
There's other spells for that.
Stop taking cues after the
What's
kobolds.
the spell? I want to learn.
So we strap
I
a bomb
want
to
to learn the
someone.
spell.
We go run into their fucking cove.
And a motherfucker.
That's for that's for
Is it message?
Call this thing
sorry,
story.
not sending.
Oh. Oh. I see. Danielle sees. Dove doesn't see.
We're saving that for Gorlock. For Gorlock.
you gonna stay here for?
Oh, are we?
Like in the
I thought
village?
that's what we wanted it for. Have Carlos
You
go
can-
at him.
I was gonna say Raphael.
If they're coming
sure.
back, I'm gonna wait until they do.
Well, quick save first and then do it.
Did the elder say when they will be coming back?
Even they didn't say when they were coming back. They just said we'll be back
We'll be back.
with weapons to
They-
destroy your town.
But they had weapons.
I was kidding about the with weapons. They were saying they
Oh.
were going to come back to destroy the town.
Okay.
Until they get what they want, which is you.
Him.
See, I'm not sure if they have a personal vendetta against the town itself, but seeing as the water genasi was here and then your brother was here, that's why they said they were coming back.
Did the elder say anything about finding 2 people with purple eyes or 1 person with purple eyes? I don't remember.
He only knew about your brother.
Okay.
He didn't bring you up.
Okay.
We also didn't even know you were affiliated with the Gold.
I know, but I didn't know before.
I also wouldn't have said, oh, by the way, that girl you think is dead is alive.
Yeah.
Alexander.
Well,
Clearly, you'd rather be hidden.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know why the cult would be after you?
I'm assuming it's some sort of one of their fanatical beliefs. They probably associate us with some sort of bloodline.
They want your babies?
no. Our no.
Bloodline. They just
It's a
want a
hard
bloodline.
bloodline.
That's all. They just
You're
want- they
very
just want a
entertaining.
bloodline.
I believe in
Do you think it's if? Would you be willing to promise your firstborn to them in exchange for them to stop hunting you
No.
and destroying the town?
No.
Well, clearly you wouldn't, but that's the question for him.
We
That's
should
a
probably,
wild
we should
question.
probably ask his wife.
You mentioned bloodlines and babies.
Are you married?
See,
I've had no time for such frivolous things.
Does Katie think he's cute?
Where's Lenore when you need
Does
her?
Lenore think he's cute?
Incel.
did
What's up? No, you don't do that. You do this.
Does he smell cute?
Did mother or father ever keep a journal or a family album of like past relatives who also had our eyes?
No, nobody else had our eyes.
Sick. So we're the only great ones. That's sick. All right.
No, there
Did
was,
mother and father have a journal at all
Great
that you
ones.
know of?
They were simple people. They had no magic whatsoever. Neither did there was any in our line. That's why they sent me away. It was they thought it was like a miracle. They thought it was a one-off thing, and then happened twice.
Apparently.
So are we the new great ones?
No. But
No.
my question is, do you know if they have a journal that they would have kept
Wait till she's almost
hidden of like things that would have happened between you and me when we were growing up until you got sent away and I got taken.
If they did, it would have been from 15 years ago, buried in the ashes.
Simple.
Didn't you say they had sent you letters?
Yeah.
If anything, would be there.
They said you displayed similar signs of magic at a young age. And you also had the same eyes. And neither of them shared.
Yes, I remember I read the letters.
And given showing magic at young age is normally a sign of it being associated through inheritance of some sort or intervention of an outside force. It's not like you're born a wizard at
What was
birth.
that, Harry?
It's something you need to study for. Bards go to school for it. Clerics get it from a deity through worship and prayer. So others get it through other means, but normally to be born with it is either associated with certain races, which in that case it's associated with the bloodline, or something else. Think about elves have an inherent grasp of the nature of the Fae and of its magic. Gith have a natural affinity for psionics, and those that
Open your
meld with the
mind.
mind.
Open your third eye.
Dwarves have an inherent tie to the earth and the land. Obviously, the Genasi have a distinct link to the elements, whether that be through water and earth and fire and such. The only other than basically humans, us, generally don't have an affinity through any sort of magic. That's why most mages are human. But every once in a while, some of them have either some sort of tie, some of them have some sort of normally draconic bloodline in them, hence they either, and that reawakens, it's dormant for time. Some of them have others, whether that be fey or malevolent, and either stay dormant or are interceded. Spends a lot of time trying to figure out how sorcerers work.
What?
How do sorcerers work?
Pew pew.
Science.
Sorry.
Any other questions?
But I just want to know how we can get in contact. Well, how I can get in contact with you to make sure you're, because we travel.
Planning on leaving?
I think we were spending a couple days here. at
No, we
least.
were, but just in case, like, if we did, like, when we leave and if we go separate ways, I want to make sure you're okay, not killed.
I feel we'd have to probably procure a set of sandals. Might be the most easiest way.
Izak pulls out a blank set.
You need to get stronger and learn stronger magics.
Yeah.
Think the cult might have a set?
I also need to learn how to not roll like shit. Table.
I don't have that issue.
Fuck you!
It's not.
I did not intend for that to happen, just so
We'll
you're
steal a
aware.
pair. We'll steal a pair from the cult over here.
Did I find any sending stones on the cold? No? Okay.
I mean, we'll just
You
steal
can
all their
use
stuff,
that
sell
one
it, and then
as-
just use that to pay for a pair of sending stones.
Oh, God. I don't. Does the village. Okay. I have a headache.
And if we get paid by the guild, we could also try to buy a pair in Goliath, and as long as we know where your brother will be, we can send him a stone.
That's if the town doesn't get attacked again
I say we.
and pillaged and he gets taken or killed.
Well, I agree with Zizak. I think we should stay for a couple of days, and
I appreciate your concern.
if we, so that way they do come back, we're all
Well,
here.
I wanted to investigate like where they might have gone and see if we can figure out where they're hiding.
And then what?
Then go murder.
Depending on how many there are.
You're
Humans,
saying
humans do have a knack for something.
Murder.
okay,
Destroying
sure.
the
But
destroying
you're
nature
saying
and
that they
just
have
destruction.
like this monstrous power. Are we, being realistic, are we any match for that?
If this monstrous,
him.
if this
Plus
monstrous,
him, he might be more powerful than I am.
if this
I don't know
monstrous
how.
power
I don't know how
wanted
powerful
this town,
Alexander
to
is,
not
but I
be
just
here
have a
anymore?
feeling because he's older than me.
the cult wouldn't have needed to bother doing it. It would have just been not here anymore.
And also the ones that got sent here, the ones that are dead in the town right now, they're low rank. They're nobodies according to the cult.
There's like a little kid crying for his dad in the corner. He's like, yeah, he called his dad a nobody. Your da-
From
your
the
dad-
cult, not the village,
Oh,
from the cult.
I thought you said the villagers were low rank.
No.
That's what they
The
got
cult,
killed.
the cult members that are dead in the village, they are low rank. I seen a couple. What?
Yes, Mullion?
Yes,
Let's
William.
do nothing.
What do you mean?
Why?
Because their entire goal was to, we didn't say anything in front of him, so that's above table. So, was to do one thing, and according to you, they've already done one thing, so our efforts kind of go toward nothing anymore. Let's go grab a drink and then
No,
head
there's-
back to town.
No, they're still looking for my brother.
They also said
Oh, yeah.
They're
they
still.
also said they were going to come back and destroy the town, so I'd
Yeah.
like to prevent that.
Yeah, but, like, way bigger problem.
Well, that's why.
Way bigger problem.
they're
That's why
part-
I'd like to try to find out where this hideout is. Maybe scout about, determine numbers. If it's something we can handle, we take care of it.
Kill 'em.
If it's not,
There's nothing to take care of anymore. They've succeeded in what they wanted to do. That's
still want him
nothing
dead.
to do
No,
with
they
the town.
we still want him dead.
Well, what's the end goal? They want to make this guy like.
And they did say they were coming back for the town regardless. They didn't necessarily say we're going to come back to destroy the town.
Whatever. With the town. Whatever with the town.
I don't want the town destroyed.
Oh my god.
They had one goal. To summon an entity.
Yeah.
She saw the entity, it's already here.
No, that's
No,
just a vision.
That's just a vision.
Alexander said that, not me.
Whatever.
Okay, so he's not here yet, but they're trying for him.
They're trying to summon him. Let's just say they're trying to summon him.
Do you know any of the workings on how to summon that entity? Like, does that require, like, your bloodline?
Do
I
I?
don't. They're trying to figure that out.
That's why they want either. That's why they took me. God, train me hard and horrible to become powerful, so that way, somehow I can bring him alive. But I escaped before then.
My plan
Before
for this was to
anything
try to figure
happened.
out where they went, find their hideout, at least maybe one smaller hideout, or the main hideout. If it's the main hideout, find out when they possibly might attack this town, or where they're hiding. If it's too big for us to handle, then we call for help from the guild, call for help from somewhere else, if it's beyond us. If it's not, maybe we'll take care of it ourselves.
But the thing is, there could also be higher ups part of the cult that we don't know of. We can't trust anyone else, like the higher, like kings, queens, ambassadors, whatever. We probably can't trust them if they could be possible part of the cult.
We can at least give this town a fighting chance. We can at least give them
Well, yes,
an
I
idea
want
of when the attack might come or something like that.
Well,
and
yes, I wanna
possibly
s-
call for help.
I want to stay to defend the village, but to call on someone else to help us, I don't think we can trust them.
Unfortunately, if you don't trust anyone in the world, you're letting the cult win. Their goal is to summon this, and if you're gonna let them divide us like that, we've already lost.
I'm gonna stay in this town and kill as many of them as I can when they arrive.
I hope to prevent that. I hope to prevent that entirely. Prevent them from attacking at all.
What time is it now?
30 minutes later.
Oh,
3:30.
son of a bitch!
I'm gonna go talk to the town guard. Anyone coming with?
I'll come.
Sure. Sweet.
And stay by the fountain and do some first aid.
Alright.
Just holler for me. It's a small town, holler for me if you need me.
Yeah, I'll be right over there. Based on how you guys are talking about this town, it's like the front yard apparently. Dimitri, you coming with?
No.
Alright, he said no, he's taking it.
I'm gonna go with them.
Sick.
Can I have you roll an investigation check? Okay, looking.
That would be 6. I would like to use Zubat's inspiration.
Can you help me triage people? Whoever looks severely injured, put them over there. Minor injuries, have them line up around the corner.
Am I allowed to use Zubat's inspiration given my next one?
I'll
No.
get to work on the severely injured.
Damn it. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't a 6, that was apparently a 4.
What the hell?
Zubik said let him use it.
I rolled an intel.
Thank you.
So I did a pretty good job.
Good job.
Triage.
15.
Wow.
Yeah, it takes
The
a
guy
little
has
bit of
no
time,
head.
but you find
It's
one of the
severe.
outer towers.
Climb the stairs.
Should have been more
Or
specific.
knock on the bottom, say, hey, can I come up?
You watch as one of them opens the door on the bottom.
Oh, sweet. Hello, were you on sentry here the day of the attack?
I was, yes.
I wanted to ask you a couple questions. After the attack, do you happen to have an idea, did they all scatter out in different directions, or did they all, say, go in a single cardinal direction?
A number of them at first
Pull out the
scattered,
map.
and then the largest group of them went south.
Okay. Along the south, we would look at this map. Do you know any areas of water that, or coves, or any place to hide that would be along this place?
There's 3 big enough coves for ships. There's plenty of either small ones or massive ones, which are kind of just like, I wouldn't just the shoreline, but 1,
We'll
2,
start-
3.
We'll start with
These
the ships.
are about the size of a ship.
Okay. I'm good with trying to investigate these locations if you guys are. Start with these and maybe work our way to the smaller ones from there.
Did they go? Wait, I'm sorry, I missed that whole conversation.
She and I are not with you.
Did they go by ship? By land?
We don't know if they came in by ship, but if it's big enough for ships and this was an attack able to attack the entire town, might be worth looking into these first. And while we're there, we could also try to see if we could, say, find traces of them nearby.
Did you see?
Footprints, weapons, forged bushes, anything like that.
Did you see any of them retreat into the forest?
A
Yeah,
number of them went into the forest, but they kind of came out of nowhere from all sides, and then as they were winning, but then they fled. And the largest group of them that I saw while firing was heading south.
To the coves.
Just heading south.
Just heading south. Okay. By ship, by land.
By land.
Yeah, they were on the. It was by ship. It was on the Flying Dutchman.
No,
I will
you're
chuck
asking
something
the
at
wrong
you.
question. You need to ask how many lanterns there were, because one was land, two was sea.
That's right.
I don't know why that excited you so
I
much.
was just texting that. I was like, what is that? With my teeth.
He holds up one.
I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. I was about to. No, it's
I'll
okay.
be right back. I'm gonna go back to Town Square for a moment.
Rest up. Question for you. Do you want your brother to come with us?
What?
Do you want your brother to come with us? I'm whispering this to her, trying to be quiet. I don't want him to overhear.
I mean,
He left. Yeah, he's
I mean, he wants to kill them as well. He wants to end them.
Moses' fear was that he might work for them or be working with them, so I leave the choice to you.
I don't get
If
the.
you trust him, do you want him to come with us? Also, he's your brother, so maybe you want to, protect him.
He's a brother that I never met.
If I had a brother I never met, I'd probably hold on to them and never let them go, especially if I just found out my entire family was wiped out and I had a miraculously family member I never knew existed.
I didn't know my family was dead until I got here. This morning.
I'm giving you the choice if you want to invite him to investigate with us. He also might investigate himself, but I want to give you the choice. Or at least, I'd like to. I don't know what the others would say, but...
Well, yeah, of course I want to bring him with us.
We're
He can help.
concerned about him.
You're not with us. You stayed in the town square with Moline.
That was
Yeah.
never established.
No, I yelled out saying, Moline, you coming with... Dimitri, you coming with us? And then I heard a no. Suspiciously from that side of the table.
No!
Would you have come with us?
Would you have come with us?
Where we?
We went to go
Went
to
go
the
talk
guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, you're back in the conversation.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, I remember my train of
Okay,
thought.
dear God.
Yeah, so it's apparently going south by sea.
No, someone's. If we're concerned about him, just have someone keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't do anything suspicious.
Well, I would, because...
Well, I don't want to say,
Yeah,
hey,
to
come
notice
with
if
us,
he-
or you can't come with us. I don't want to be the only one who makes the decision. I figure,
Would you be able to notice if he's doing anything suspicious?
I'll be suspicious.
Yeah.
Would you be able to notice if he was secretly a prince?
He wasn't.
Yeah.
Emily and Alexander walks up to you. How's everything going?
Mose brought someone over to me without a head and told me that it belongs in the severe area, as I'm wrapping someone's fucked up leg right now. The severe area. And while I agree it's severe, I think it's beyond severe. We need to make a third category, Mose.
I believe the third category would be the pile of the deceased.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, man! I'm right here.
I'm not dead yet. He's close to it.
Just put him in anyway.
I feel happy.
I call it. Call time of death.
I'm not dead.
Come
Who
on,
said
man.
that?
As I'm wrapping the guy's leg after I said that too. And
His
he goes,
hobby was
but
bowling.
they'll learn to live with the injuries that they've sustained. And that's the truth.
Would you be up for investigating this out?
Moses was like, I found his fucking head!
Do you think we can put it back on?
Not for nothing, you put it on backwards.
You can certainly
What
try.
did you just say? They'll learn to live with the injuries.
He's not gonna learn anything, he's got no blood going through his freaking noggin right now.
I
So.
thought
That's what
Moses
I
was with
thought
us.
it
I thought Moses came to the tower with us.
No!
No, apparently not.
She rolled a 19 on triage.
She did properly assess the headless corpse. The corpseless head was still alive.
He's like, you're not
Those
there.
had
Shut
the
up.
first, now she found
You're
that.
right, I'm not there. I should shut up.
Shut up.
Wait, I found it.
Here are the codes!
Which one do you think it is?
Oh God.
Also, I wrote on your map.
Oh, why'd you write on my map?
Because you didn't even notice I had it still.
I did.
Lay the bodies next to each
Oh, I
other
think
in
I
the
took it
heads
back.
and mix and match the
I
heads
guided
to the
it to you.
bodies.
You gave me the map.
Whatever.
You will make Frankie corpse.
Alright, here, you guided us to the coast. In the middle of the forest.
Take it back. I
Magic
don't know how to
kill.
guide.
It's like, kill me.
And your brother.
Yeah, terrible. Thanks for asking. Fucking going horrible. Absolutely horrible. The people who aren't really that injured want to be seen first, and the people who are seriously injured can't tell me how badly they feel.
I'm
That
right here!
tells
Shut
me enough.
up,
You
you
see what I'm
guys!
saying? Do you see what these guys stub toe? Stub toe.
Typical medicine.
He goes and.
Excuse me, I've been waiting for 20 minutes.
He walks off.
Your whole family's
Oh,
dead. So.
you better help him
He's
quick.
gonna
He's
come
gonna come
back
up
here
with a chainsaw.
All of you.
But it's like a hydro-powered chainsaw, so it doesn't really do anything. It's just really bad.
It's a watermelon. He has to like pour water down its
Oh
throat.
my God.
No, that's why your crossbow stopped working. So you need a
He's got his little
chainsaw.
homie with a bucket of water pouring, and it's like.
Alright.
Has to keep refilling
You
the
watch
water
as
bottle.
Alexander goes over to the he goes over to the fountain again, and then makes like a weird face, and then he starts like tracing, essentially what looks maybe like he starts tracing a line and following it up the side. More of it. He kind of leaves the square. There's your triage.
Hey, your
I'm
brother.
not there.
Sorry, 6 feet from me. Hey, your brother. Your brother's going somewhere. I don't know.
Let's go back to the others.
Okay.
They're not with us.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I thought they were together.
Vector!
They could be.
Did Alex come back?
Yeah.
Entire discussions with mystery
Where-
German.
Do you know where he is?
No.
You know where he went.
I know, I named him Kraken. Kraken!
He was at the fountain. And then he left.
He asked me how things were doing, and then I started to explain it to him, and then he's just gone. So, I don't know. Maybe I scared him off or something. I have no idea. Can you hand me that bucket? Thank
Here?
you.
I go to the
I
fountain.
fill it with water. What the fuck? You were going to the fountain?
That was it.
Fair. I fill the bucket up with clean water. I say, your brother also purified this fountain.
Actually, all of it's red again.
Whoa! That was kind of rude.
There's
Do
a
I
fucking
notice
body at the bottom of the
anything about
fountain.
the
You never cleared the
fountain?
body.
Other than the water is red again.
When did the water turn red? I saw your brother clear that up, and it was clean.
Do I see
I
him
take a handful
anywhere?
of water.
Don't you
Smells like-
dare!
Smells like iron.
That's what I was checking. Why is it bloody again?
Dude, do I see my brother? Is he around?
You don't see him.
Do you guys know which way he went?
He drew some kind of line or something, and I think he went. Did you see where he went?
I point. That way.
What? She makes an arrow with her wings.
Nice. Do I notice anything
Let's see if
different
we can-
besides the blood? Do I notice anything different about the fountain?
About the fountain?
Like,
Um.
do I sense anything? I don't know.
No, it's just it's a normal fountain. It's a stone statue of a woman. But the water, with the water rushing, but the water coming out of the fountain is red.
It's red.
Yes, it's filling up red
Huh.
and then draining.
Where is?
In the fountain.
Where?
Empty the fountain.
You're trying.
Do I see a drain in the
I take the
fountain?
bucket and I
It
start
is
emptying
like
the,
the
fucking fountain.
the water is coming in, thus water is
Yeah.
constantly draining at the same time.
Yeah. So that leads me to my next question: is this a fountain that's continually fed, or is it recycled water? Like, is it fed and then draining out to somewhere else? Village elder, I asked that too. Is he near? If he's nearby. If he's
Yo,
nearby.
Big Papa!
I love the
Jesus
way you
Christ.
guys said that. Village elder
Yes,
asked
yes.
You guys are not gonna just be like, you've been
wanna
here
go
for 4
find your
seconds.
brother?
Come with me. I start going towards wherever Mo's.
Mo!
Oh my god, I am
Welcome to
fucking
Mo.
up.
Welcome to Mo.
Oh, Me and Dimitri go where Mo's pointed, where my brother walked off to.
You guys doing anything or just
Me
going
and
in
who?
that direction?
You and who?
What's
Me
Mo
and
doing?
Dimitri.
Oh.
Sorry.
What are you doing, Mo?
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Moses like, you look
Called
hungry.
you
How
Mo,
about a
I
knuckle
called
sandwich?
Soot Smut.
Yeah, right.
That's still canon in my head now.
Mo, what you doing?
I start emptying out this fucking fountain because I'm scared that a giant sea creature is gonna come out of it.
Okay.
I'm terrified.
That's
Okay.
I appreciate you.
You just start pouring bloody water on the pavement.
I find the nearest ransacked house. Can I go into it? Please.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a potted plant. If I find a small potted plant
Roll
anywhere.
D20.
Cool.
I'm going to the south and I'm gonna look at these coves.
Oh my god.
I rolled
Okay,
fucking
we're
5.
No potted plants anywhere. No
Okay.
pots. No pans. No nothing.
Okay. Maybe a blanket?
Nope.
Nothing.
Not.
Okay.
It's burned down.
Here's a floorboard. I'm out of here. Go back to the fountain. Never mind.
What is happening?
Alright, you're just bucketing out water and it's continually refilling.
There's a different source for this. Okay. Moot point. Where'd they go?
They're going to. I think they're going to ask someone about the fountain.
About the fountain?
About the fountain.
You go and find the elder and ask him, and he responds, it's fed through a river, it coming downhill.
From the north.
Yeah.
Okay.
The water rushes downhill through a pipe, and then the pressure causes it to come through the top, and then there's a drain that leads back to the ocean.
Okay. Okay. That. Okay.
It's a blood sacrifice.
Yeah. So I have 2 questions now. Where does the water originate from, and where does it drain? Where does the pipe drain out to?
Just underneath one of the docks. It drains.
Okay.
It originates up the side of the hill. There's a creek.
Okay. To the north. Okay. Alright. Fuck. This pipe is underground? Or is it above ground?
We have markers set.
Okay. What do they look like? The markers.
They're copper discs in the stone.
Okay. Where's the first marker?
At the base of the fountain.
Okay. And then north from there. How far apart are each marker? Do you know a roundabout?
I believe like 15, 20 feet.
Oh, okay, so very, very close to each other. Okay, alright, yeah, we're gonna try and see why this... We're most likely gonna go try and see why this fountain keeps filling up red. Yeah. So, there's that. Stay out of the water! There's blood in the water. Sharks. Craziness.
Thank you.
Let's get...
The pipes
Good
lead north.
luck.
Wait, you're
Thanks.
talking to the town elder?
I mean, I'm talking, and he's just like, woo, woo!
Me?
Not him.
What direction did her brother walk? What cardinal direction did her brother walk? Did
North.
that most pointed?
Ish.
I'm going north.
Interesting. I had a question for the elder, but I'm gonna ignore that now.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
let's
investigate
go.
south and go. I
Okay.
guess I'm going
Coming
north.
with you.
What are the
Okay.
two what is Dove and Dimitri doing?
Following my brother.
How
Following
are you following?
I'm going to.
Ooh.
He left like a couple of minutes before you guys showed up.
He's within 3 miles of me. I'm going to connect mentally to him.
See him?
Is he within 30 feet of me?
I bet you know of.
If I start walking a general direction where Mo's pointed, where he would he be 30 feet in front of me?
He's actually just wasting time just trying to just clear this fountain on his own.
You can't see him anywhere?
Son of a bitch! I'm just gonna. I don't want to. I'm not gonna hurt him.
I'd also
He
like
is
to look at the
he
map
is
and see how
part-
far
I
the
just
cult
start shouting, Alex.
He is my family. He just leaves.
Guys, stop. Yes? We're gonna-
Sorry, different Alex.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Is it Alexander Hamilton?
Same guy turns around and goes, yes?
Yes.
No, his name was short for Alex Sander.
Alexi.
I have to go
Don't
now,
blink it
so
that way.
don't leave that tourniquet on forever and
How'd you-
cauterize the wound before you
I
take
go
it.
back to that guy. Did you see a man with blonde tied back hair walk by here recently?
Blonde? He wasn't blonde.
Was he blonde? I thought
No,
you
he
said
was
blonde.
brown. He has brown hair with purple eyes. Tall,
Fat.
24, lean.
Green.
Lean, green fighting machine.
No, I did not.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Welcome. Good luck.
What if he's invisible?
I would fucking be jealous.
What are the 2 or 3 of you doing?
I wanted to look.
somewhere
I wanted to
else.
look at my map and see how far
Wait,
the cove
you're
is.
somewhere else.
Like determine how
Okay,
far
okay.
A couple
there.
of miles.
I'm with you.
Oh.
Took you a couple of
Yeah.
hours to get there.
But we are kind of preparing to go north now, so
What are we doing?
I'm wrapping things up with the patients. I told one of them,
Yeah.
don't keep it on forever, cauterize it, yada yada, blah blah. The people that are complaining, I'm just like, just fucking run it underwater, but not that water. Not that water.
I want to fucking die because my only plan was to mentally connect to him, and I can't find him now.
Did a good
So,
job with that whole file.
So my plan went to shit.
File.
Thanks.
Good job.
No.
You guys want to get in the cart and just follow these tiles then, if that's what you guys are doing?
Gotta follow the
How do
markers.
you
They
know
go
what the
north.
tiles?
Yeah.
I was with him.
Do we
Yeah. He was what?
keep heading this way?
I don't know. Apparently, you guys are convenient everywhere we
hear
are. Whatever you want to be
anything,
part of.
like
it.
rushing
The center of a town
water,
that's 15 feet
anything
wide and 50
like.
feet
No,
long.
you're in the village.
We're still
What
in
were
the
you
village.
You didn't tell me what you like. You're just gonna go in a point and just keep walking in a straight line.
Get in the cart. We'll
Like,
follow
what are
the
you
tiles.
doing? I need a little bit of something. If you're just gonna be like, she points and I go in that direction, then for all I count, it's like the D&D movie. And you literally, if there's a rock, you just walk over it. There's a building, you open the door and climb through their window. You just walk in a straight line. Like, I need a little bit of
Be
direction.
descriptive.
I get in the cart. I sit
Get in the
fuck
cart.
down.
The place is forfeit.
You guys all hopping in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Turn around.
I follow the tiles that are markered and just keep
All right.
following them to the water.
How much did you hear?
All of it.
All of it. So you know the pipe's underground and it's 15 feet about yada yada blah blah copper. Go north.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretending that we are. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, good.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
blah,
15
blah.
every 15 feet there's a copper marker heading north up to
Fly
a
ahead.
creek where it's
Yes.
fed. The fountain's fed.
How do you
The
see the
water's
tiles?
right, it's fed through a creek. We should go to the creek because if it's
I wanna
coming through
see
there
this.
now,
Right.
it's bloody. There's probably
Right.
blood by the
I'm
creek.
flying.
Right, and then the pipe is underground.
Like,
That
10
leads
feet
from the
above
creek,
the
so
cart.
we can't see it. However,
And
there
then,
are
like,
copper
maybe
markers
10
about
feet
every
in
15 to 20
Okay,
feet.
so you're not really flying ahead.
So we're
No,
following
going
the
north.
markers to get to
Okay.
the creek.
Following the
Are you
markers
just
north. to
flying
get to
above the
creek.
cart?
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah,
I'm sticking nearby.
the town is 4
Do you
feet.
just
I'm-
not like being in a cart?
The last time I was on a cart,
She
I
almost
crushed
died.
it.
She almost
I
died.
fell on
That
it
too.
and I
Yeah.
nearly crushed the cart. So
Yeah.
no, I'm not going in the fucking
If you're
cart.
sitting in a cart, you're not gonna
I
crush
weigh
it.
too
If you're
much.
flying in it and fall in it, you crush it.
Have you heard of PTSD?
We all need therapy, people. Let's just be
Also
real about that.
need Wing space. This cart provides none.
She
There's-
spreads.
3. Yeah, I spread.
I believe
I
there is a
spread.
spell- I
And there's
believe there
3
is a
sick
spell
people in
that
the
can help
cart.
us
I'm
determine
good.
our purpose if you have a chance to learn.
They're
that
in a
phase
bag,
of
and
the-
also, if there's
I
like,
think it's a lot,
there's no
though,
canopy in the
so
cart, you can literally
You
just go like
you
this.
just
Need it.
Why? And you were the first one to get in the cart, and you just saw as you just ate dust.
God.
Keep trying.
Ate dust.
I got it.
And apparently,
Oh,
it's so something
oh,
that
I was
happens
like,
while
who
you're-
ate dust?
while you're flying.
Where
God
did
damn
dust
I think of
go?
like the Oregon Trail
Oh, no.
cart.
God damn
When
it.
every time we get in a cart, I think of one of those, and it's like
It's just not a
Lois fell
covered
off
wagon.
the cart and broke her fucking leg. Like
She dies. At the end.
Guys, where did dust go?
He has dysentery.
Wasn't he in the cart?
He's fine.
He's in the magic bag.
Do you hunt or keep going? I keep going.
Is
You
he?
die.
Yes.
Should we be worried?
No.
He's with Lenora and the Panther.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna question it.
Don't question it.
Stop questioning it. You guys continue to follow this, and there is a small trail that leads outside of the village, further north. It actually goes up the road past your house into the forest behind. And you guys eventually, as you're like,
I look back at the house. Is he there? Do I see him? Is he fucking there?
no.
Damn it.
As you guys keep following it, you look ahead and you can see, you presume is Alexander by a creek. Up front.
Casting pass without a trace.
On yourself?
Yep.
And you're flying ahead?
Yep.
Okay. Got it. I'm
I'm
guessing
gonna,
you do this ahead, that way you actually get a good
Yes. Now I'm gonna go.
lead. Got it.
And is there trees nearby? I'm gonna try and like fly up to a tree and watch him. What is he doing?
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Get a girl.
I roll up and say hi.
I pick my head over the car and say hi.
I get out of the cart.
17.
Is that
Plus
your
10.
plus 10?
That's a +5.
And then
Plus
pass
10.
without
Pass
trace
without
is
trace.
plus 10.
Oh, so no, then it's
27.
27.
He's the loser.
My God.
Pass
Get it,
without
girl.
trace affects you and everyone within 30 feet of you.
Oh.
Yeah, but she flew ahead, that way she can be stealth
I know, I'm still here now because I'm definitely gonna have that spell as well.
ahead. You fly ahead and you find a branch to settle in. As you see, there are a number of bodies laying in this creek. And you watch as Alexander is like standing there, and he's moving his hands and he's lifting the bodies and moving them out of the creek and laying them aside out of the water. There's another statue in this creek also, similar to the one that was in the town.
What does it look like?
So the one, it's basically like the start of it, whereas the one at the village was a woman pouring a jug out. This one has a woman knelt over at the side of the river with the jug in the water. So the water is going down the jug, down the pipe, and then coming out the jug at the other end.
Very artsy.
Peter watches. He's moving the bodies out of the way. And moving them out of the road.
I wanted to use mage hand, but my mage hand is weak and can only carry 10 pounds, so I'm not gonna help him. But I will hop down. I'll be like, "What you doing?"
I figured I cleaned the water before, so I didn't want the fountain to be tainted like that and get stained. But then it came back red when we returned, so I figured there must be some sort of cause. Figured it must be, if I cleaned it once, it must be fed. So if it's fed, I gotta find where the water's coming from.
Why would they do this?
I don't know. Seems like there was a small skirmish up here. Mainly non-members of them.
3 pulp, yeah.
Not just it. Do you ever think that statues... Well, do you think their intent is to capture the beauty of people? Or do you think they're trying to mimic an already existing?
Capture. What do you think? Why do you ask?
Just curious. And you guys start to pull up.
I don't slang no thing. I just smoke motherfuckers.
Since we don't have a radio, you're actually singing that?
As
Is this the music they play in Limbo?
Yes.
As we're pulling up, I look to Dimitri and be like, I understand now why you hate when I run off. I understand now.
Is
It's
your way of
worse.
saying you won't do it anymore?
No, it's not, but
Actually,
I'll still do it, but I just
it's-
understand now.
It's worse when you do it because, like, we roll the odds, and we roll a pair of dice, and if we roll a 7, you're in jail.
Oh,
Whenever you run
true.
off.
Yeah, here's the thing. He leaves, and then we find him doing good stuff. You run away and either get arrested or try to attack someone.
It was one time, guys! One time!
Okay, I get out of the cart
All right.
and I go over to the bodies that they're moving out. I want to. Okay, they're not wearing any type of uniform specific. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. So, I wasn't there when they established it, but it looks like a skirmish. I'm gonna go check the bodies for self-inflicted wounds.
No, it looks like a fight.
It looks like a fight.
Oh, I get out. I also get out of the
You
cart.
watch Alexander goes over and forms graves for each of them.
Before we do that, I'd like to check to see if any of them have any cultist symbols or anything.
Same.
2 of them do. 4 of them are just normal people.
Do I know the 2 cultists? Okay, great.
All these bodies were in the water, or
Yep.
Do you know why they'd be in the water? That feeds into the town?
No,
How-
I don't.
How deep is the river that they're in?
Like a foot.
It's all like bloody at this point.
It's starting to clear up. All of the bodies.
As it clears up, can I just see if there's any like footprints of that in the water?
I was
That would
actually gonna say
indicate
I
like the
wanna
fight
look for signs of-
happened in the water if they're at.
Yeah, you can see that like some of them were like on the edge of the water. You can see a net was caught up in the rocks, and so were like a couple of like fishing spears and stuff like that.
So the battle, it wasn't like a battle happened and then they dumped all the bodies in the river. It happened here and it fell and it ran.
Yeah,
into
that's
the-
what you'd assume that.
Okay.
You think that the people were most likely fishing
Mhm.
when these two and probably other soldiers came across them.
I'd actually like to look around the area in general to see if I find any like either wagon tracks, footprints, or anything that signs of where they might have come from.
I want to search the cults, the 2 cultists.
Okay, roll an investigation.
All right, Luna dice.
You,
Do.
you
Let's see
looking
how you
around
do.
and you
Please,
find some
good.
just footprints
Okay.
of the
That's
a
it's
handful
a
of
little bit
them.
better than
All, some,
no, I'm
a
okay.
handful leading
It's-
from the village
Showing
to
so
here,
many
in
inspiration
Shiro,
for people. This is a community
and
inspiration.
like 2 coming
I thought you used it
from
for Andres.
the
Apparently we did it.
Oh.
So it's still there.
I don't think we did.
west.
These 2 coming from the west.
Actually,
or
not 2 coming from the west. More than 2 sets. You find a number of sets coming from the west and a number of sets coming from the south.
I'd
Your
like
current
to.
location.
I'd like to.
Did you use this before?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Oh. We no longer have a community spell.
All right, so. Ow, my leg.
Guys, I found a set of footprints going to the west. Do you guys want to follow them?
So we're gonna look at the south first.
It's an 11.
Well, we just came from the south.
Yeah.
I want. While we have these, it seems like we have to leave to where
Okay.
another small group might have been. The
Okay.
entire point
As
of also
you-
going to the south is trying to find a lead there.
Yeah.
Look through,
So-
you find one of the 2 of them has a small, little like crudely drawn map on it.
I take the map and I look at it. I'm like, guys, I think I found something.
Alright. Can I have you just roll a perception check on this? It's
You
very
cast comprehend
it's
languages.
wet, so it's trying to make out the
Oh, shit.
smudges.
That's right.
Nice.
Oh fuck, that's right. It's what? Okay.
Can I help her? If she calls it
I
out
did.
to me?
I did call it out. I was like, guys, I found a map, and I tried to look
She as
at
well?
it. Here, you're better. Don't do me wrong.
I'm not much better.
What did you get?
I got a 12.
I got a 10.
Oh wait, are we in forest?
Yes.
Yes!
You get advantage?
Not advantage. That actually would have doubled the proficiency, so that's 16. 16.
Okay.
10.
You live for the ability to use that, don't you?
I'm in a forest, so now I can read this map better.
Exactly. It looks like
never
it's one,
leaving
it looks like
forest.
it's the.
Comfort. You have to go to Atlantis underwater? I'm not going.
It looks like it's the second cove. This-
Oh. It actually looks like at least a second cove to the south. To this one. Alright, we have our location.
We have our heading.
What about these?
Did I find
so
anything
these
else or
tracks
just
are
the map?
useless now?
Yeah, since you found the map.
Normal, like
Okay.
he had a small coin purse, a handful of silver,
Take the
there's 8
coins.
silver pieces in
Do I notice or take it?
it. He's got a dagger and no weapon in his hand.
You're paying for dinner?
No? Okay.
Kind of you.
Thanks.
There's no time to flirt. Let's go.
I thought I was
Wait,
the
wait,
rogue.
wait, wait. Are we prepared for this?
Actually, I'm objectively not the
Do we
rogue
want
yet.
to do a night ambush?
No, I think we should not. I don't think we should. I think we should go back to the village and
I was actually looking at the cove map earlier. We can be there in like 2 hours. We can get there pretty much just before dusk. Take a look around if we want to take a look before sunset.
but God forbid we get ambushed while we're there.
That's why we pass without trace and be nice and stealthy. Don't take the card this time though. Cards are not stealthy.
Is everyone okay, prepared to do this? If we do it,
We don't really know what we're walking into.
that's exactly. We're kind of walking in blind.
Yes. And whether we do that today or tomorrow, we'll be walking in blind.
But if we don't do it, but if we get stuck tonight, they could also attack the village again.
So I was gonna say if we don't go and just stay here tonight, that at least one person where we do watches in case something does happen in the middle of the night. So
And we can use your horn and
wake up
call.
everyone else.
What's the purpose of waiting though? If we're gonna do something, we might as well just do it. But like, if we need stuff,
I say we wait because it's going to be nighttime, and I don't think we should be attacking in the night.
Night vision.
What?
Who here has night vision?
me,
Nope.
I
How
can
far
see
is-
without seeing.
I have dark vision.
How far is the town from the creek? It was
About
like,
2 hours.
oh, it was
2
like
hours in a
From
cart?
the creek? Or from
Oh.
the cove?
The cove is 2 hours from town.
My
No,
dark
that was the
vision is
first
60 feet.
Oh, the first
This
cove. How?
one's about 5 or 6.
5 or
5 or
6
6 hours?
Yep,
Yeah,
it'll
we
be-
should wait.
This
Wait,
is
wait,
a
wait,
tomorrow
wait.
thing.
If they're 5 or 6 hours away, maybe they have like little bases in between closer on the way.
I mean, you could check the map that I try to, as I'm doing it, gently try to air out the map as we're talking.
I take the other map and I put it like next to it so we can trace along it instead of like having you be like with like
It's-
tweezers.
It's wet, just so you know. It was in the cold that was in the water.
I hold the bag open and have cast dust on it to dry it out.
Do you need the bodies anymore?
No, I don't think
Do we
so.
need the bodies?
No,
Oh.
we do not need the bodies.
No eating.
Puts them in the graves. Seals them.
What do you think?
What?
What do you think?
If you're not going to check them out, I will.
Tonight?
You should not go alone.
I'll probably wait till tomorrow. I've been using a lot of magic today.
Well, yes.
I'll
we-
go tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll all go tomorrow. We should not. You shouldn't go alone.
I'd like to go pop first thing in the morning, maybe earlier then.
That's fine.
I'll be up regardless.
We should warn the
Milo's
elder of
nowhere
where
in
their
town.
location
Huh?
is.
That's
Milo's
also
not in
true. We
Actually,
need to.
maybe we shouldn't because what if the elder's in on it?
Ah, that's also true.
Then we'll know if he does not act on the information.
That's also true.
Alright, back to town. I'm gonna go get a place to sleep.
If there is a place to sleep.
What about watches?
We should go with one of the guards in the tower. Like, be like, hey, we're here to help watch. Guards tower, to tell them that we're here to help watch, and we each take a watch with
Well,
a
how
guard.
many guards do they have?
The horn that you have.
How
is
many
there a
guards do they
range on
have?
that?
Very,
I didn't see.
very far.
Very, very far. Let me look it up real quickly.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
Just a suggestion: if we are planning on attacking an entire enemy outpost tomorrow, maybe taking watch on our behalf. Like us taking watch isn't a good idea. We should
600
probably get
feet.
some sleep. Let the town take watch. We should get some sleep. If something happens, I'm sure we'll find out about it because we'll be right there.
Maybe, yeah.
Just a thought.
I mean, as long as we take watches, we'll still sleep fine.
You could take first
Don't
watch,
take a watch,
then.
right? But as long as we take watch.
In shifts.
No, go to sleep. They have a guard.
We
Guards.
need a full long rest.
Go to sleep.
Are you guys going to be camping in the forest?
No, we're going back to the
No.
village.
So you stay up when you're in town?
No.
No.
I'm going to
When-
sleep.
It sounds like
When
you're
we go on our adventures, like outside
Yes,
of the
but
town,
that's why I assumed with the mention of taking watch that you guys were going to be camping.
Oh, I trust no one.
Oh, okay. Respect.
I think it was more in case something did happen, one of us would already be awake to immediately wake the others, rather than being woken up.
because
As
Yusak
it's
has
happening.
a horn to
Let's
warn
sleep on the
people.
south side of town
Why?
because the enemies will be attacking from the north.
No, they'll be attacked from the south.
So we sleep
Oh,
on
they're
the,
south of the town.
yeah.
Yes.
Still think
Let's
we should
sleep on the north.
south
At
side
first, I
of the
thought
town.
you were being very
Let's sleep
honorable,
on the
so that
north.
if they wake us up, we're like
No.
front lines
No.
from the
Yes.
get-go.
Fuck that. No, sleep on the north.
He said, I'll heal them tomorrow.
You're a battle
I'll
cry,
hear them-
right? So
I'll
you're
hear
going to be
them.
at the front lines.
I'll be behind the front line. Yeah.
As you can
He's
see, he's very good
retired.
at healing people who are already heads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What made you come out of retirement?
Am I out of retirement? No. I was not retired. I don't know why I said I was retired.
She said you came you were retired for some time.
She
You
says a
were
lot of
fine.
things and she punches people now too. So
As long as they deserve it, I don't see a problem.
I guess.
He
I
deserved
don't
it.
think I did.
Anyway, alright, let's go back to the village, people. Get in the cart.
I will not.
Not you. Not you. I'm talking to him.
Why are you so resistant to the car?
Gisak, shut up.
I'm
You
fine
sit
walking.
in the back of the cart with me.
Someone has to drive the cart, and I'm the only one that speaks the horse's language.
I'll drive it.
Fine.
What's you let
what's-
Mose drive?
What?
Let Mose drive.
All right,
I'm
Mose.
about to whip this hoe.
That's the ox.
Go ahead and drive.
That was the greatest thing ever.
I use.
What's the word for stop?
Hold on.
Oh,
Stop
wait.
it!
How are you in a
No,
fantasy
no.
medieval game always coming into vehicles? Hit a crab, a Honda Civic.
A giant
I use
worm.
animal friendship on these horse. This horse.
Horse. One horse.
And I tell it we're gonna like speed home.
Roll an animal handling. What does animal friendship do exactly?
Well,
So
you
for 24 hours, wisdom 14. The spell lets you convince a beast that you mean no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see you and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is a 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends.
So then what can you do?
The
with
horse
it?
is charmed.
So it's charmed.
Roll an animal handling check.
But is she whipping the horse, ending the spell?
No.
No, like
No, it's a
It's an
fucking term. Oh,
expression.
God damn it, Andres. You're so Andres.
Animal
Actually,
handling.
Isaac knew exactly what it meant. Andres did not.
14.
14.
I
No,
can
horse
show
starts to
you
turn
later
around
if
and
you let
move
me
in
drive
the
your
direction.
car.
Huh?
Horse turns around and moves in the direction of the village.
Okay, very good. Let's go!
I can show you what it means when we leave here if I can drive your car. You can be in the passenger seat.
Good luck.
I think I'm good.
Smart.
So you watch, yeah, the horse starts to lead you back. Alexander is walking on the side, everyone else is in the back of the carriage.
You don't want on?
I'm fine walking.
Okay.
Interesting.
Does she pop a wheelie with the cart?
Yeah.
Horse comes in speeding, cuts at you, and the car just goes and almost flips over.
Is that a stock muffler on your car? Shit.
It's all street legal.
Smell like.
Gave the horse swift carrots.
You
before they
guys head
left.
back into the village.
Ah.
It's about like
Swift
5 or 6
carrots.
o'clock at this
We
point in
gave
the
the
day.
horse
Legend
a
of
potion of
Zelda, I love
speed.
it.
Huh?
Legend of Zelda.
Huh?
Legend of Zelda?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't hear you. What? Okay. We're here.
I'm sorry, I'm
Does
whispering.
anyone, can we give the horse a potion of speed?
Lillian, was there a side of town you wanted to sleep on? You said the south side, correct?
Yeah, for north now. Now that I remembered that they're attacking from the south, most likely.
But you remembered, I told you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Okay, then I will most likely see you guys in the morning. I'll find a place closer on this edge.
You're very kind.
Sounds good.
Good night. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Do you know where the inns are?
There are no ones.
Cool.
Where are we gonna sleep?
Do you know
Or
where we
we
sleep
can
right
get a
now?
room.
Screw it, let's sleep in her old house.
I miss the guild.
I
That's
missed the
kinda
guild. They had hot soup and tea.
That soup I miss the soup lasagna.
I missed the soup
I
lasagna.
think you miss
I know a couple of people in the town, so I was gonna try to.
I
reach out
talked
to them.
with him twice.
Okay.
I'm not trying to step on Dump's toes.
If we can't find anywhere to sleep, I'm sure we could sleep with the other refugees in the center of town near the fountain.
next to the bodies.
Hopefully they've been taken care of by now.
Alright, I'll see you all in the morning then.
Dove, we're sleeping in your old house.
In the
No, we're
burnt out
not.
house?
No,
Why?
you're not. You can go.
To my recollection,
somewhere.
does that house have a completed roof?
No.
No, it's burnt down to a
So
crisp.
it's just camping.
Oh god. Alright.
Yeah, but inside of a town.
Are
with-
we
with
doing a
guards.
watch? No, right?
I'm not doing a watch.
Okay.
Good night.
Fine.
Good night.
The middle of
I
town,
go-
apparently.
Can I find the village elder?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere we could get a room at? Rooms?
Where there is, we could probably find a space. There's, I know one of the houses in the center has some has a spare storage space.
That's fine with us.
That should be sufficient.
I slept in a hammock before. With barrels.
Wrong character.
Oh.
No, on the ship. It's a dragon's fire.
Oh yeah, because what?
Can you tell Elder about everything?
Your brother is not there with you.
Oh shit. Okay. Like making decisions. I think we should hold. I think we should hold off for now until we get some actual evidence of them being at the cove. Do you think we should tell them? Do you think we should? Who else is with me? Who else is with us? Are we all together?
Yeah, I guess we're all together.
Okay. Do we think we should tell the elder about the shit that we saw
Yes.
and
Yes.
everything?
Well, at least tell them they would check the water supply frequently.
Okay.
At
Yes.
the very least.
Yeah. Who wants to do it?
You do.
Why do I have to?
I'll do it.
Alright.
Hi. I know
Hello.
it's late.
He was next to us the whole time.
It's like late afternoon, but sure.
Your water supply, how it was bloody before. We went up. There were some bodies there. Sorry about that. They're buried.
Why are you
It's
apologizing?
cleared now. Check it frequently so that doesn't happen again.
Sure. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah, mostly Alexander.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you have anything to tell us? Any updates? Any activity
No,
spotted?
been focusing on rebuilding and dealing with the damages. You can head to. There's a gentleman by the name of Adrian. He should have a spare room. Just let him know that I sent you.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm already setting up a hammock.
Ooh. Where does the town get most of their drinking water and bathing water? Answer the question.
Oh my god.
There's the local river to the north, but then a lot of stuff is just coming through the ocean and purifying that.
You guys don't drink out of the fountain or anything?
No, not the fountain.
Okay, good. I was gonna say if I wanted to
No,
kill this
it's
whole
a-
village,
it's
you
a,
knew people
it's
were
a
drinking.
decorative fountain.
Thank
Why?
God. I would poison the fountain.
What? Oh.
I'd poison the fountain.
Okay.
Just
Thank
a word
you.
of warning. If that was the red dye
Oh my god.
shows us how vulnerable it actually would be if people were drinking out of that.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
No problem.
We should go find.
Adrian,
Thank you. Adrian,
where did your brother say he was going?
where did my brother say he was going?
He just said he was going to go find a place that way he could be on the south side.
He's going to find a place on the south side.
You were right there because you get.
I was-
Lillian wants somewhere on the north.
Perfect.
Well, we're gonna be in the middle, so
Okay, then I'll be in the middle.
sorry.
I don't
Alright,
care.
let's go find Adrian.
I just don't want to be on the front lines when this place gets attacked again.
You're a battle cleric.
Okay, every combat encounter
Jesus
I've had,
Christ.
you fucking leave me for dead.
I'm a ranger.
You guys are like, "Huh! You don't want to be on the front. No.
Backline fighter. Backline fighter.
Who?
Frontline fighter. Frontline fighter. Backline fighter.
I'm not a barbarian anymore.
You don't put the cleric on the front line.
I
The
go find
battle
Is that
cleric.
a
I
hard?
go find
Is that a hard
Adrian.
concept?
You're a
What?
battle
I go
cleric.
No, I'm a
Adrian.
combat medic.
Okay. Can I have you just roll a persuasion?
I'm not a
check?
battle cleric. I'm a combat medic.
Let's get you some heavy armor.
Run in, grab the body, remove the body.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
He does not control the die that way.
13, 15, 16, 17!
Correct.
Takes you a couple minutes, but you do find it.
He
Hi.
controls who
Hello.
dies.
Hi,
not on
the
enemy
elder
side,
said that
on
you
our
had
side.
like
Correct.
a
Correct.
Would you like me to pay for your
storage
dinner today?
room that me and my friends
Yes.
can,
Trying to stay on your good side.
if we can,
Soup.
stay in for tonight.
Oh
We're
yeah, it's a
trying to
little
design
bit
your
cramped, but there's plenty of rooms to lay down some beds and stuff in there, so you'll be out of the weather.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
Raining?
Found him.
What?
What's the weather out?
Well, right now it's
Okay,
getting
very good.
dark and cold.
Come inside.
You're by the ocean,
Nice.
so you're
How
getting
much
this
do we?
constant
How much do
breeze.
we owe you?
Nothing. You guys can just go spend. It takes you around
to the back of the building. There's this like kind of like barn.
Yes!
It's not a. It doesn't have like hay floors. It's got wood floors. But he like opens up a set of barn doors in there, and there's boxes and stuff like that.
I
Okay.
take some cardboard boxes and I make a bed.
There's a couple of spots. He hangs a lantern up on one of them. There's a couple more lanterns in here if you need more light.
They're coming by land.
Thank you so much.
problem.
We appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
I'm a flying dove.
Good night.
Who manufactures cardboard boxes around
I
here?
take out my bedroll and I go to sleep.
Got it. Dove
Fucking
just
FedEx truck.
Dove
curls
is
up
just
and just goes.
I get
She
my bed
crashes
set
because she's
up
been
kinda
mentally
right
and
next to it,
emotionally
right by the doors,
exhausted.
and then sleep.
Yep.
I feel pretty safe in the barn. I sleep anywhere I crash.
Good.
Are you gonna take a wash or are you just sleeping?
I'm gonna go outside. Sleep on the roof again.
Yep.
You know what? Shingles. Give me
My
shingles.
thing.
She read thunder. Like, is that thunder?
Yeah. Last time.
I fall through the fucking
Yeah.
roof.
Didn't you also put a hole in the last
doing
roof you
exact-
sat on too?
There was a little.
Trying to remember if I have
Is
an
it
alarm.
dent?
Christ.
Cast alarm on the front door just in case and go to sleep.
What do you do most?
I wanna go outside.
You head outside. Town's starting to wind down, and the sounds of everything are closing, or like all going out slowly.
I'm gonna go up on the roof. Fly up. Perch.
Okay.
Like a little gargoyle.
Okay.
And then in an hour I'll go to sleep.
What are
Stay
you
up
doing
for a little bit.
You're just gonna
Just
watch
listening
the-
and watching.
You sleep.
Yeah, you're in the. Yeah, you're towards the north of this. You're towards
I
the
don't
north
really-
of the city. So you're. Yeah. You're a
switched-
couple of
switched my
minutes
good
away
bear
by
spells
flying
already.
from the south edge.
I know your race, but like legitimately, is that a comfortable position for you to sleep in, like
Yeah.
perched?
I think
Yeah.
like for my wings and stuff I'd be like a little gargoyle like a little
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Do birds ever?
Anything you wish to do?
For the whole because
Sorry.
just
What?
Nothing. Go ahead. Keep going.
Sick.
watch for an hour and then wrap myself up in my wings and go to sleep. If I'm feel nothing's happening.
You're just watching that area.
Towards the south.
Yeah, you can't really see the edge of the town from where you're at. You're kind of on level with it. You're not like elevated of it.
Hear nothing.
What?
I hear nothing.
Like there's noises here and there. The town is winding down. It's about like at this point the sun is starting to set, and all of your friends were bedding down for the evening. So the whole village is kind of going quieter and stuff like that. You can hear the sound of the one tavern in the town kind of getting a little bit lively and stuff like that. You can see the faint glow of all of its rooms still lit with lantern light comparative to a lot of the other ones. You see a lamplighter goes around and lights some of the street lamps.
I'll go to sleep.
Assassins!
Ah!
Roll for initiative.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I just want to manage my spells since I want.
I don't like it.
Did you wrap into sleep again?
I forgot to turn the headphones off.
You guys all go to bed and get a night's rest.
No shit.
Yay.
We're gonna die.
My alarm goes off and I end up in combat. Let's do this!
I don't have my
I
pajamas
want
on.
to. Do I
It is 9 o'clock. How are you guys doing?
Managing spells.
We overslept!
I'm great.
Do you guys want to keep going for another hour, or do you want to
Yeah.
pick this up next session at
That's
this
it,
point?
next session.
Fuck.
Immediately
Alright.
leave and go to the cove. Into my combat.
Alright.
If I'm not gonna. I don't want to spoil anything, but.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 That was my thought.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where's our
Missing
bully?
somebody.
You are not going to be here next week.
Correct.
Yes. Are you? I thought for some reason you were going to be out next week.
No.
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 She already said that you weren't. I just like for some reason
No.
thought in my head that both of you guys were going to be out next week. for some
No.
reason.
No.
No.
That's suspicious.
Do you want a bath?
No.
Isn't it the 28th?
28th,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know why the 28th was in my head. So we calling it?
Sure, I
I
guess.
shall,
I
I shall
guess.
go on my run.
Okie dokie.
What are you doing next Wednesday?
I'm
Good
fine.
night, everybody.
Good.